seems to be the favorite thus far. And I haven't seen as much of Jules as I have of Godai. But makes perfect sense. It's a perfectly neutral stage. Not too much to go awry like the moving platform on Jules fail. I do appreciate how like grounded Sediment has been staying thus far. It's been allowing him to catch a lot of these approaches and attempted landings. But Ziggy fighting back, getting these down airs into a couple quick conversions. I thought he was going to opt for the tongue sling off of the other off of Sediment's bubble there, but probably a wise decision not to commit to your most committal option. Oh, unfortunate. Down tilt forward strong. Been seeing a fair bit of forward strong just getting let loose from Ranno's this bracket, and it's honestly every time it goes flying, it tends to work out. The late nair just gonna. Oh, he's back. Ziggy finding his way back, and also up a stock thus far. Ooh, the Beerverse, super nice on that. Calling out the runaway shield with the tongue. No way! The needle gonna put him back in the bubble. Downstrong not quite gonna clip that up B there, but Ziggy in such a strong position. Ziggy just hanging out by the ledge, trying to find a nice confirm off of the needle grab. Do appreciate the dare to get out of their combo. Narrowly missing the bubble. I assume that the attempted DI down for bubble, that's what that was going for, but did not end up working out. Here come the tech chases. I do kind of like rapid jab in these lower percent scramble situations because getting poison stacks tagged onto somebody as you're trying to just continue chasing them and they're trying to swat you away just does end up netting you a lot more percent than you might think. But Ziggy pretty quickly removing those stacks with a quick combo of his own. Ooh, waiting for the up air into the fair off the super jump. I definitely do appreciate that option. Oh my goodness. Sweet back air, sour back air. Back throw, no up air. Surprisingly, getting the forward air instead. Oh, here comes the down throw. Sediment looking for a little bit of a stall opportunity. The up B going to do him in though. Very unfortunate catch there. But first game one going to Ziggy, who I believe is actually our top seed, if memory serves. Yeah. Currently seeded to win this match at least. Okay, back to Godai for game two with poison stacks already on both players. Getting caught with the up strong. These low percent Ranno strings off of these vertical hits just go so far, and you get so much damage racked on you. Oh, very unfortunate SD there. Trying to control the bubble to do a little bit of stalling, but it's not going to pan out, unfortunately. Upstrong narrowly not killing at just 60%. At 80, definitely going to do the trick. Ledge special actually finding some value here. Surprisingly, I've not seen that before. Back to forward strong. Just all these little hits here and there to just push Ziggy further off stage. Ziggy answering back with a little combo of his own though. All right. Yeah, this game looking a little bit different than the last thus far. Not as many unfortunate scenarios unfolding. Being able to get the tech there. Bubble completely on the other side of the stage. Makes it all the way back. It's the spike hit of forwarder. The attempted down strong was truly great realization on the part of Sediment there. These jab checks. Neither player folding in the face of fear. Forwarder not quite going to take it. Here comes the tongue sling. Just so much momentum on that. Downstrong not going to find its mark. Sediment just attempting to finish out the stock. 168% on Ziggy. Okay, forward strong, gonna take it, but 80% on the second stock is nothing to sneeze at. No needle fair for you today. Another get up special hit, working as intended. Sweet Bear gonna put Sediment even further off stage. Oh, preserving the air dodge though, good stuff. Blocking the needles with one's own. I like what I'm seeing thus far. Down tilt forward air. Not gonna kill just yet. All resources intact. Not gonna get tagged by the down strong, but the back air is going to take it. Gosh, yeah, this is one of those situations where you want to have poison stacks. You are still in disadvantage, but the poison stacks tacking on 10% or so. It truly does add up much quicker than you realize. Like every move. Ranno be pressing buttons, what can I say? True! Do you remember when you would throw a needle at my needle and we'd spend hours looking at the neutral? Ziggy breaking through the wall. Needles of steel. And or whatever else Ranno's putting on those things. We don't need to talk about that right now though. Double Bear coming in hot for Sediment. Very unfortunate not Nick getting the wall jump on that one, but yeah, bringing us to 1-1 here. Definitely a solid start thus far. Gosh, there's just so much to keep track of between these two. We've got Maya on the scene providing coaching to Ziggy here. I think something both players are actually doing very, very well is they are getting the most out of their grabs. Like, we're generally seeing up throws, down throws lead into something. If not just pure positioning, we're getting a tech chase, we're getting a follow-up, we're getting... The back throw forward airs have been on point. I don't think a back throw has truly missed its follow-up thus far. Haven't seen any forward throw, but that's just kind of the nature of like all your other ones net you far more reward. But it can be good for positioning if you're just trying to get the person out of your face. But here we go, rock wall for game 3 here. I'm a little bit surprised. All right, nice even little start here. We got our head of production back. Ooh, the needle just tagging right below the ledge. Not gonna get the ledge cancel. Eating 2 bears for his troubles. Ooh, getting a little conversion of his own. Oh my goodness, he's gonna get clipped there with a forward air. Bringing an early lead to Sediment. Trapped in the bubble though. Oh my god! Savage double needle fair. Yeah, Sediment just kind of waiting to see where Ziggy goes and then following up with a quick back air or forward air just to rack up a couple extra % here and there. Forward air spike. Oh my god, 3! Can I see 4? Not today, thank you. Needle just getting beat outright. No! I've seen a few too many hands fly in this bracket. I've seen 3 thus far, I believe. But yeah, just gonna nail with the tongue there. Not getting too terribly much off of it. I stand wildly corrected. That's your stock gun. Sediment up yet again. Let's see if Ziggy can fire back as snappily as he did last time. And there's a great start. Does opt for the tongue recovery, does not intercept with the forward air, instead opts for the back air, hoping for the extra disjoint and safety provided. But I do have to wonder if the raw power of forward air might have just been a little bit better. Worthy taking the trade in order to secure the stock. Bubble would have been gone. Those double needles facing down are so threatening. Ooh, sweet spot back air. He's going to take it. 81% tagged on to Ziggy. This is not far. This is no... Oh my goodness. By no means is this impossible. Yeah, these double needles off stage are truly just... They're doing so much work. I did like the stall attempt for the B reverse into the wall jump, but I just find that, like, Ranno's stage presence on and off is just so oppressive, and it's so difficult to, like, combat. Even as Ranno himself, he just, if you get kicked, it's so hard to get back once you lose one of your resources. It's just the name of the game. Maya, once again, back on the scene to provide coaching to Ziggy himself. Wonderful information being exchanged here. That Larvitar shirt goes hard, actually. I just observed that. Got a lot of folks dressing nice today. Clarin? Swap Clarin? I respect it. I think I agree with this. I think Clarin has what it takes to, like, make the most of these platforms. I'm excited to see what Ziggy's going to bring to the table with this character. Ooh. Wonderful B&Bs to start. 50% already tagged onto Sediment off one up double spot dodge. So true. But yeah, Ziggy not letting up. Relentless with this Clarin thus far. Yeah, the neutral pummel. It's so... Ranno's one of those characters that, like, his special pummel is so centralizing that neutral pummel becomes extremely safe way to tag on extra %. You're just so afraid of catching 4 poison stacks for getting grabbed. Which is bad enough against Ranno, but... alas, here we go. The regrab, so brutal. Narrowly missing the forward air on that follow-up from the needle. Ziggy just trying to hold space here. Oof. Not opting for the immediate forward air, but choosing to wait but a moment. Ooh, sour forward tilt. How are we going to catch this? We are not. Opting for a forward air, truthfully respectable. Another bubble recovery. There's the forward throw. Definitely a good call on this stage in particular, because I find that you're not often going to be finding KOs with it, but the positioning it affords you on a stage with this much off stage is truly wonderful. Gosh, the ceiling's so high. If this was Hyperborean on a platform, we were dead. Like 10% to go. But that's not where we are. We're on Tempest Peak, allowing for these platform tech chases up top. Gosh, this is so even. Ziggy getting a lot of tippers going. Oh my goodness! Down air central. Can I get a fourth? No, that's all right. Plenty of % racked on. Fair forward throw, forward strong. Tried and true. Jumping back for the bubble recovery. Oh, the weight was beautiful. No DI by the looks of it on that. Still gonna go ahead and live. Tipper back air, not gonna take it just yet. This is a very scary situation if you are Sediment. Opting for the neutral B over the forward air. Tipper down tilt. Not quite gonna do it. Something I think I'd like to see, at least attempted from Ziggy, is you can, if you have enough time, you can run out there and side B the bubble, and it will likely intercept Ranno on his way back. But it is a bit risky, because if they opt for something else, you can find yourself in a lot of trouble. But if they're out of resources and their only way back is that side B, you can go out there and just side B it with your Clarin. Oh, Spike narrowly landing on stage rather than off. Out of a jump, stuck off stage, oh, but Sediment not getting the grab turnaround that he needs. Oh, Tipper up B, gonna send way out there. Okay, sour back air gonna do it at the healthy 180. Oh my goodness. Still in a jump, doing quite all right. Fair grab, this is where it starts. Sediment kind of needs to take the stock now if he doesn't want it to snowball out of control. Jump still intact on the side of Ziggy. Masterful oh dear. Sediment not phased, making it back. Lands it down strong and neutral. Doesn't quite get the KO, but Clarin running out of resources. Oh, finds her way back regardless. Ooh. Waits for the jump out of shield, nails it with a forward strong. We are back to even, folks. Up throw, not finding the bubble. Ooh, the tipper up air, not quite gonna take care of it. Yeah, get out there and side beat that bubble. Forward strong, okay. That's likely gonna be the end of it. Oh, he had a jump left. Still living. Tipper upper is gonna take it. That's game 4 going to Ziggy. Clearing counter pick, paying dividends. Maya back on the scene. As is Gengur. To provide coaching to both of our lovely players here. You can't see her, but she's there. Okay, you can see her. It's fine. All is well. And here we are moving into another game 5 for our winners finals. Wouldn't have it any other way. Looking at the bands here. Fire Capital and... Okay. Ho Dojo it is. This is a very high risk, high reward situation for both of these players here. Ranno and Claren famously just so capable of making these platforms just work for them. Ranno with his continuous up airs and tech chasing, and Claren honestly with the same thing. If you get an up throw here and there, you can just keep it going with your back airs and forward airs poking to the platforms. Keep tossing them up there. I'm gonna keep racking up percent until the cows come home. Ooh! Tongue sling into the moonwalk up B. We pressing buttons out here. Nair into the shield. Sediment making a very necessary adjustment, just getting all of these RTCs correct. Ziggy still holding on to their resources. Masterful control of that. Going for this forward strong off the back throw, but just not quite gonna find it. How many down kill tilts can we get? Forward tilt, is that gonna be it? It is. Stock 1 going to Ziggy. This pivotal final game. Either way, these players may have the chance yet to meet again in grand finals. Ooh, tipper jab, not going to be CC'd. Down tilt, yet again, finding its mark. Claren up B just breaking through the needles. Yeah, that's going to be a true combo if you don't hold like the perfect direction. Oh, the jab off the back throw was so nice. Just looking for a way to extend the lead as far as he can. Sediment, no slouch though. Taking the initiative to put Ziggy right back off stage where he needs him. Good back air gonna seal the deal there. Sediment just trying to get set up. Stay in this. Maybe make something happen. Because it is nowhere near out of the question. We are still 2 stocks apiece in the middle of it. 68%, not necessarily a mountain decline for Ranno. Ooh, double tipper fair, gonna do quite a bit of damage though. Fishing for the back air, dies for his troubles. Very unfortunate. Okay, Beck looking for the up tilts there. Sediment now in a lead of his own. Oh, gets the up tilt, no tipper on the up air. But Ziggy's still looking quite all right. Dodging that. Ooh, rolls on. Ziggy looking a little bit frustrated, understandably so, but when it's a situation like this, you just got to do what you got to do. Does not neglects to hit fall the forward air, but finds the tipper back air on the way back. We have ourselves a last stock game 5. It gets all hits of the uppy there. 10%, nothing to sneeze at. Definitely going to enable a few more throw follow-ups than previously were on the table. But the dive kick into the tongue. Oh, not getting that much of a follow-up, but the RTC begins. Ziggy holding so hard in, afraid of these follow-ups. Can wall jump out of that. Still has an air dodge. Opts for the ledge and finds it. He's just looking for these positions to keep the Ranno at bay. This continual forward throws eventually going to get caught by the tongue. Opts for the incredibly late back air. Ooh, feigns the up B too, but goes to the ledge. This is so tense, such a pivotal game. Ziggy on the verge of defeat after a very unfortunate SD, clawing his way back to stage. And Sediment just staying on top of things. Here's the fair after the back throw, and that's going to do it. What an amazing display from these players.